1, 2, 3, not only you and me, got 180 degrees.
With Tanae, we're going to interview her. And our first question to you is, what is FAFSA and how does it benefit us?
The FAFSA is basically the federal, a free application for federal student aid, and that's where students are able to apply for financial aid, and it tells them if they're eligible for any grants, loans, any type of financial aid.
Is it better than loans?
Actually, the financial aid includes loans, but yes, any type grant, there's a difference. There's grants and then loans. Grants are the free money, and then you have the student loans, which the student will be required to pay back. But usually, yes, you want to always go with grants first if you're eligible for it. So, but it ties in loans and the grants tie into the same application. So, when you complete the FAFSA, it tells you if you're eligible for loans, grants, both, or one or the other.
Oh, okay. Do we need to apply for it every year?
Yes, you will apply for it every January 1. I tell students January 1st because you always want to get it done before the March 2nd priority deadline. And we say March 2nd priority deadline because if you're eligible for the grant money, you will be entitled to that grant money first. So you want to make sure you do apply for it every year because it's academic. It goes by academic year, so yes, and it is renewable.
Can it be taken away?
It definitely can be taken away. Say, for example, if you're receiving that financial aid for this year and you didn't pass classes all 3 quarters, fall, winter, spring, we won't necessarily take it away the first time, but we will put you on the financial aid probation if you're not passing classes or your GPA drops. Once you get to that second probation, and if you're not passing your classes on that second probation, then yes, we can take it away. And then what happens is you have to, we'll pretty much say, okay, you can't receive any financial aid. You have to pay for your classes on your own for a year to prove that, you're ready and fit to come back to school. And then after that year, then we will review and possibly reinstate your financial aid.
Do you have any advice for students?
Yes, pretty much. You always want to do the FAFSA on time before that March 2nd priority deadline because if you do, like I said, you'll be entitled to the free money first. And for individuals that are receiving the Cal Grant, I don't know if any of you guys are, you always want to have the FAFSA on file because that's how your Cal Grant renews. You don't have to complete, being that you're incoming freshman this year, you don't have to complete the actual Cal Grant paper application because usually your high school counselor submitted your GPAs. But it is renewable, you just have to do the FAFSA on file. Just basically you want to make sure you get it in on time. And also check with our office for any scholarships for the new year. So stop by anytime and then, that's the advice I give. Make sure your FAFSA is on time and it always make sure like before spring quarter because when we usually award around April. We send your award to you. Now we could tell you an email that you've been awarded. You always want to check your MyCSUB around the summertime so that way you get all your documents in and you're not late turning in any documents and it's delaying your financial aid for the new fall quarter.
How do we know who our financial advisor is?
Well, in our office, usually as financial aid counselors, we have this new thing now. You always have a financial aid counselor up at the front. Mm-hmm. So you can always do a walk-in basis and see a counselor. It may not be your specific counselor, but we go by letter groups. So I can break it down for you. We have A through CHA would be Jody Sharp. She's also the Cal Grant coordinator, so if you have questions on Cal Grant or anything, you can come in and see her. The next person we have is Christina Alexander. She deals basically, she doesn't have a letter group for this campus. She deals with our AV students, our Antelope Valley campus, and our regional student that takes online classes that live like down south and stuff like that. Christy Luna she has D through L. She's also the work study coordinator. So, if you have questions about work study or if you want to get put on work study is a program. I didn't talk about that. That's a good one too. It's a program where you're awarded a specific grant and you're basically working to earn that money. Mm-hmm. It doesn't disperse out like other financial aid. You have a job here on campus and your money's going to pay out. You'll receive a monthly paycheck. And she's the one that deals with that program. So if students have not been awarded work study, they can always come in and talk to her about it. Then we have Christine Lopez. She's LOQ through OCH. And she deals with our athlete students. And then there's Rosia, who's RCI through REY. She's also our Pell Grant coordinator. Then we have myself. I'm R through Z, so I have the end of the letter group, and I'm also the scholarship coordinator. So I'm the one who awards all the scholarships, and I receive all the checks and all the good stuff. So the veteran do that's on campus. Okay, you're welcome.